In order for me to accurately tell you guys this story, we need to rewind about 4 months from now. And our story begins here. And some of you may remember, but this is Raccoon West, and he tried eating my chickens. But luckily, we ended up catching him.
I finally got him. Raccoon West. You're coming with me, buddy. Oh, finally, let's go.
But my wife has a heart that's too big for her own good, and she let him go. And that was the last time we saw Raccoon West. Until a few weeks ago. We were on a little getaway trip in the Florida Keys.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you break something?
I don't know.
And while we were on vacation, we had some intruders back at the house. Usually, this wouldn't scare me, but the problem is we let our chickens free range, and we have had zero issues. But later that night, I sent a friend over to go check on the chickens. And what he discovered, I didn't have as many chickens as I did before I left for vacation. I waited a whole nother night until I jumped to conclusions, thinking maybe they just got lost and they're roosting up in a tree. So I had my buddy go check the following night. But as you can imagine, they did not end up coming back. And out of the 4 chickens that went missing, only 1 returned and later died. Rest in peace, Donna. Please like this video and pay your respects down in the comments. And for the remainder of that vacation, I had him lock up the chickens to keep them safe. But now, it's time for revenge. And what I believe happened is the raccoons found their way to the chicken coop during the day and cornered these chickens. Now, I know there are other predators that it could have been, but we've had no issues with any other predator other than the raccoons. No hawks, no owls, nothing. Just these raccoons. Now, could it have been a hawk or an owl or any other predator? Sure. But all the evidence I have is pointing towards the raccoons. And the raccoons showing up during the day isn't going to fly either way. So now we are all caught up. So let's take care of business.
This video is full of sad news. I mean, we've got, obviously, the thumbnail and title. You guys will see that in a little bit. But we're getting rid of some toys. I'm most sad about this, my Porsche. I don't want to get rid of it, but I just don't drive it. I don't want it to rot in the garage. This is a sad one for me. It was one of my first cars. And on top of that, in about 15 days, one of you guys is going to be taking this home. Which I'm also pretty sad about because this thing's a freaking blast. You think I can wheelie still?
Let's see it. What's the worst that could happen before you have your baby tomorrow?
Break my neck. Yeah, there's a lot of things actually.
That's probably the worst.
I can't really wheelie, but see that bank right there? I'm about to get some air.
All right.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, you were flying.
Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be one of your guys' here. Somebody watching is gonna take this home. Every $5 you spend at theslickstevie.com gets you entered to win this bad boy. Good luck.
This sweepstakes giveaway ends August 31st, so make sure you buy something before then to be entered to win this e-bike.
I'm not saying this is all Kayla's fault, but if Kayla didn't let that raccoon go, maybe we wouldn't be in this issue. I'm just kidding, we would still be in this issue. There's like 600 of them, so this is gonna be a war. The goal of this video is to take out as many raccoons as humanly possible by any means necessary. We're gonna try trapping. If the trapping doesn't work, we're going to the big boy. I got this thing ready to rock at any given time. Did you know that strawberries have the most pesticide on them compared to any other fruits?
Every single thing that you put in your mouth, you should put food-wise. That sounded weird. You should put in baking soda and water for 7 to 10 minutes. Veggies, fruit.
Baking soda with water in any veggies or fruits to get all the pesticide off? The more you know. What else you shouldn't do? Let go of a raccoon that kills all of your chickens.
Guess who else killed 4 chickens? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I killed 4 chickens.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
But guess what? They're now happily nice and cool in our freezer, ready to eat whenever. not some freaking scummy raccoon. This is war. And you know what? Owning chickens, you know this is gonna happen eventually. You know it's gonna happen. I told Kayla, I got so many chickens. We brought home 18. 4 were meat chickens, and well, we just lost another 4, so we're down to 10.
It's honestly impressive they all made it that far. Most
I agree.
would die on the way.
It was impressive they made it that far. But that's why I bought so many chickens, because I knew this was gonna happen. I've owned chickens before. I've owned a lot of different animals before, and predators are always gonna be there.
You did say that.
The issue is, I have control over it somewhat, and I'm going to make a statement to the raccoon community. Come bring your peace offering to them. Since you're responsible for the death of their brothers and sisters.
They swallow the blueberries whole. They just freaking.
Yeah, they eat the blueberries, and then I walk out here and there's blue everywhere. It turns their poop literally blue. Go ahead, show me how this works.
What?
Show me how the trap works.
I used the other one.
How does it work? Raccoon walks in, what sets it off?
So you have to step on that plate right there,
Correct.
and then this thing goes. Cha-ching.
So yeah, that pressure plate right there, as soon as there's pressure on the plate, hence the name, it moves this little shaft and then drops the door. So that's why we gotta put bait back there to make them walk all the way to the back of the trap and step on that pressure plate. That's the goal. But these raccoons are smart. They've seen a lot of traps, so I don't know if we're gonna have a whole lot of luck trapping them, if I'm being honest with you. All right, you're going to go out and practice really quick because we gotta make sure you can finish the job when the job presents itself. So, go ahead, show the audience that target really quick I made for you.
Richard, did you like break down a fence to get this or something?
Kayla's gonna be shooting this target. We're gonna see how good our aim is. We did this not that long ago and it took you a little bit, but you ended up figuring it out, so.
I think I'm better now.
You haven't shot a gun since then.
That's what you think.
Kayla's gang affiliated, confirmed.
Maybe I practiced when you're not here.
Bullshit.
No, because I honestly don't even know how to turn it on if I wanted to.
She doesn't know how to turn on the gun.
Or use it.
She doesn't know how to turn on a gun. I'm like scared for my life. Even though the last few videos you've shot guns, but like each time somehow it's like we're getting worse. Like it's like we're moving backwards and I don't even know how that's possible. It's really hot out. It's on.
But the safety's on.
Did you see that?
I
Did you
did
get
look
that? She just tried to put it over her shoulder again.
She's been shooting while you're not around.
Right between his eyeballs.
You're right between his eyeballs?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I closed my eye.
Quick disclaimer, the raccoon's not gonna be standing up in the trap, staring at us while smiling. So that's not a terrible shot.
Yeah.
That is that's a deadly shot. Let's see if you can hit him in the head though. We got as
Well,
painless and quick as possible.
The sad part was that I was aiming between his eyes, and that's where it ended up. I missed.
You missed?
I think so.
That bird's laughing at you.
Did I do good? Oh, wait, that's why I couldn't see it.
Right in the eyeball.
Eyeball shot.
Your shooting has gotten better.
Thank you. I told you I've been practicing.
Kayla, I wouldn't trust you with a Nerf gun. Let's see if we can get a hip shot closer than Kayla's. This feels so far though, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
Got him.
In the chest. I don't trust her actually, so I'm still gonna be the one that does the deed. I don't trust her near those raccoons. Oh, first thing we're gonna try, we're gonna set all these traps. I got an idea of where these raccoons are coming in and out. So we're gonna go place these traps. We're gonna go mark them on Onyx so we know where they're at so we don't lose them. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we catch them that way.
These raccoons don't know it, but I have the upper hand. And that's because whenever I go in the woods, I have Onyx. Onyx is the #1 hunting app. In my opinion, it's the #1 outdoors app. When you're in the woods, you can mark anything. Sign, trails, tracks, rubs, scrapes, whatever it might be. This is extremely useful because a couple days later or a week later, you can go back to that exact same spot and pick up where you left off. In this case, we're going to be using Onyx to mark where I've seen raccoons and I know they're at. Also, when we're done, I'm going to mark where the traps are at. That way, when I come back, and if the trap's been moved by the raccoons, which does happen, and you'll see that later in the video, I know exactly where it was last seen. Now, there are a ton of other features that Onyx provides, but one of my favorite is property lines. It is very important to know who owns what land, especially if you butt up to that land. These raccoons are smart, but with Onyx Hunt, I can level out the playing fields a little bit. And do yourself a favor and use code SLICK20 at checkout for 20% off Onyx Elite.
All right, gentlemen. Cheese puffs in the first one. You're at raccoon spot number 2, where I believe they're coming in. I've seen them come in on trail cams and stuff. So, I'm gonna put one right here, and then I think 2 other spots, and then we should be good. Spot number 2, we're doing compost. This one, for obvious reasons, right next to the chicken coop. A little bit of chicken. Steak. Bang. Are you kidding me?
They eating it?
No way. She's stuck in there. Out of all the chickens, it's Susie.
That took 5 minutes.
Are you serious right now? Come here. Kayla would have actually killed me. If that chicken dies right there, her name is Susie. It's the only chicken Kayla cares about. If that chicken dies, she's gonna kill me.
With the first night underway and all the traps set, all we can do is sit and wait and check them in the morning. But it didn't take long. I was getting quite a few videos from my trail cameras. Quite a bit of activity. And as you can see, they showed zero interest in the trap. And why would they? They've got corn right next to them. And then this guy went and checked out the chicken coop.
All right, first night, a lot of activity, but chicken coop trap, nothing. I just checked every trap, nothing. And I'm pretty upset about it because there were so many raccoons around those traps last night. It was insane. It's frustrating. My rooster's been trying to get better at cock-a-doodle-dooing in the morning. Their door just opened. Nice. That was a good one. That was definitely a better one. He's going already. I couldn't even, I didn't have time to grab my gun. I don't see him. Dang it.
After missing my first opportunity at this raccoon, I was pretty down on myself. Until he presented himself a few days later.
He's out there right now, but I don't have any ammo in the gun. We gotta get this thing loaded. He's still out there. He's still out there. Didn't go very far.
One raccoon down. But I'm not satisfied. I'm gonna go eye for an eye. 4 chickens. My goal is 4 raccoons.
The chickens are outside. Yeah, they're okay. All right. I need my ammo. Kayla will not record for me, so I'm trying to do this all with one hand. gosh. Dude, there's another one. This is the third one. These have not let us down yet. I have no idea what's going on. I've never seen so many raccoons in my life. And for whatever reason, they're not going to the traps. It's probably because the bait I'm throwing in there, I'm just too lazy to go to the store. But my goodness, they keep coming in every single day. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
And with 3 raccoons down, we got to get number 4. And they have not fallen for the traps once. So we got to pull out our secret weapon. Canned tuna. Canned tuna's never let me down.
Okay, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I woke up and there's no trap. I had a trap right here and it's gone. I gotta go check the other. This is the first trap. Oh my god. Something dragged it all the way in here. I gotta go get my boots on to go. What in the world? All right, time to go check the other 3 traps. I got a good feeling about this morning. We had activity on the first one, which means we used the right bait. And I know there was raccoons on these 3 traps yesterday because I watched them come in on the trail cams last night, but I never saw them congregating after that. So I'm assuming they got picked off by the traps. First trap was set off, somehow managed to get the can out of I don't know what's going on. I don't know if these traps just aren't worth it or what, but that doesn't make sense to me. Second trap. I don't understand how they're pulling these out, and I don't understand how they're getting past them. All right, I hate to see him sit on the trap long, so we're gonna take care of this guy really quickly.
It's been a month since my chickens were slaughtered, but today we brought justice. Now, I would say we're even. 4 raccoons to 4 chickens. Now, as long as they leave my chickens alone, I'll leave these raccoons alone. Now that Raccoonier West is no longer a threat, we should be good. For now, I want you to run over to theslickstevie.com and get yourself a raccoon shirt. All the proceeds will be going towards ammunition and anything else to keep the raccoons away from my chickens.